I will go straight at the beginning to show you something that I think set the scene for the whole evening. It's a chance they created, their very first chance, after around about 1 minute. So we are in some sort of a mid block, which is fine, and I want to waste time and show you. So we got those 4 and 2, right? That is fine, and we got our back 4, but the ball is about to come long. There's a free player here, completely unmarked. Question is then perhaps this line should be further down or in a moon shaped type of solution that I've often referred to. But we are flat, ball is played long, and it reaches that player indeed. Yes, we got Hamish doing his job. We have a 4v2 type of solution here. And we got a 1v1 and a 1v1 and a 1v1. And down here, we've also got Hayden with another possible 1v1. And if Hamish goes out, then Shaw should come here and Dennis should be here. And we should have Hayden here. Because that way we do have that shape, that defensive diagonal support that is required in these circumstances. Instead, these one-on-ones do one thing. They stretch our defense because now Shaw is worried about him. As I told you, the 1v1s. So, and in fact, look at the amount of space that now exists between Hayden and Shaw, and you have this player coming through by himself after he got away from a 4v2 situation. So who was meant to go and pick him up? Was it Massimo that should have ran here? Was it Alejandro that should have reacted earlier? Besides, Alejandro could have probably been marking this player in the first place. Or should that have been Mr. Petreschi to come and cover? Somehow, one way or the other, this player is now about to receive the ball. Gets away. Crosses the ball, and we get away with it. So there are 4 issues here. A simple switch to a wide area leaves the opposition's winger totally unmarked or better, almost unnoticed. You could say, well, they played a good ball and the Albion's winger not only controlled the ball well, but within 2 touches served the ball to his oncoming teammate. All right, I understand. Number 2, well, then perhaps too much space between the lines and or the shape of the midfield line too high in the wide areas in our mid-block setup. Number 3, our midfielders that seem to wait for one another to react to the oncoming player or to an oncoming player coming from the middle third. And number 4, and most importantly, the shape of the back 4 is incorrect and far too static. Please consider that with a back 4 in these situations, either the entire team man marks each player or zonal defending needs to be applied correctly. As discussed at training, a legacy recurring problem that affects our game was quite evident in the second half and more noticeable due to the camera positioning on the night. We are in the 2nd minute of the second half. Ball played out. We are about to cross the ball. And there's no one in this area, in this pocket, ready to receive it. How is Yusuke supposed to make use of a cross if we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 v2? Come on, what are the odds? So not only we haven't got enough numbers in the box, but the runs we've made are wrong. We are running away from the ball and no one is populating these half spaces so that maybe a cutback can occur and we can intercept the ball and have decent shots on target.
this area needs to be populated. It will attract players to come and mark you. Therefore, that will free up space in the center. I think it's quite logical. And one final thing that I want to show you is in regards to the second goal we considered. Watch carefully. The ball is with the Albion players on the left-hand side of the park. The game's been stopped for about 2 minutes and a half, and they just made a sub here with this player coming on the pitch. We are very static, and we've been attracted to what is now the strong side of the park, which is our right-hand side. But has anyone looked over their left shoulder and seen that there is clearly a 2v1 situation developing? Could it be that Hamish was left alone and it was clearly a 2v1 situation with everyone drawn to the right hand side of the pitch? Can we say that yes, Hamish made a mistake, but at the same time the whole team fell asleep? So is this an opportunity for us to learn from these situations with only a few minutes to the end of the game and make sure that these things don't happen anymore? So we'll need to ensure that everyone is truly awake.